And the dubious honor of worst action figures of 2023 go to number one, the Aton Customs, Mr. Knight. You know, I really tried to like this figure, guys. I really, really, truly did. And they had the right idea with the light up features, as you guys can see there. However, after magnetizing it a few times with a little tap, it stops working. Yeah, so it's third party, right? That happens. Also, the more you play with it, it's not a mesco. Its design, after a while, is like a used winner's shirt that you wash about 10, 12, 15 times, and it shrinks, gets wrinkled, and it never really goes back to form like you really wanted it to. I can tell you right now, uh, posing this guy over time, the tie gets all whacked out of place. The jacket starts getting all crooked on the side. So unfortunately, this is a pretty bad figure. I'll be honest with you. They had the right idea. The heart was into it. Aesthetically wise, it looked good. And then once you start playing with it, like even the gaps there with the cuffs there, too short as well. Too not enough, range there. Like when you go to pose it, you guys can see there that huge gap there. You can see that it's like basically, the figure underneath there, like one of those, you know, back puppets you see in the background. That's what it feels like. And then putting his head on. Oh my, Khonshu's head. Oh my God. This was such a drag. Doesn't stay on snugly. You try to pose it as best as you can. As you try to do the thumbs up there, yeah, we got it on. Yeah, right. Wind blows and that thing's flying right off. And it was just awkward also trying to pose it. As much as I tried to make it work, it just the range of the posing was odd. The legs are too thin. It just felt like it was gonna break too at the knees. Yeah. So anyway, this Moonknight Aton Customs Mr. Knight, unfortunately, is a pass there. Again, looks good, but as you guys can see there, the more you look at it, see how thin the legs are there? It's pretty bad, man. And then you can start seeing the jacket starting to get a little bit looser and looser to the point where you really got to tailor it, like get a little small little iron and just kind of like iron it to put it in place. So anyway, but guess what? That's not the worst one. This is the worst figure of 2023 right here. And I can't believe it because I love Wolverine, is the ZD Toys. As much as they did such a good job with Deadpool and all the Iron Man MCU Mark suits, this one really sucks. It's really bad and you'll see it. Don't try to be fooled by other videos, guys. I've been watching all the videos. There's a stain on his right arm. You'll see it. And it's just like, what? Like, how did they even decide to release this? They must have just produced it and like, they're like, okay, we can't take the loss of pulling this back. Unfortunately, look at that. See what I mean? Look at his right arm. It's like orange. It's like discoloration everywhere on this figure. And it's not just this one. It's just like every one you watch of the video, the patterns are completely off with the coloring on it. There's not one solid yellow color on it whatsoever. The only saving grace on this figure from getting it to a negative out of 10 is the claws. The claws, they nailed it. The claws look great on this figure. Take those claws, put them on the Marvel Legends X-Men animated series Wolverine, that's a 10 out of 10. Even articulation is awkward. You can't, there's no range to see what I mean. Like I was trying my best to try to like, okay, let's try to make it look somewhat cool there. Bend the elbows and yeah, there's just like, oh, terrible. This is gonna go in my drawer. It's just like I wouldn't even sell this one to be honest with you to anyone else because they'd be like, "What are you trying to sell me here, buddy?" It's just like, and then the cowl there. Look at that. Batmite. Someone made a comment about it when I first did the video. It looks like Batmite's cowl where it's all like wrinkled on the side there. It's not even solid. It's just like it's a terrible figure, guys. This is really bad. The only thing you can maybe use out of this is the claws. If you somehow could prick them out and stick them into the Wolverine Marvel Legends one, then it'd probably work out. This is by far the worst action figure of the year. Look at it. It's just terrible. Look at that. That's just awful. It's just a hall of shame here. It's just really bad. Anyway, unfortunately, ZD Toys, this is definitely, you get the honors of the worst action figure of the year here with this Gameverse Wolverine. Pretty bad overall. All right, take care, guys. Thanks for watching.